Hi, guys. Let's get right into the live. Oh, 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 oh. So, you guys, there's so much going on with the California wildfires, things happening at The View, Megan Thee Stallion, conversation, Gavin Newsome, and California, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, the job market. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about each and get your opinion too. As far as the California wildfires, people have been saying it's not only wealthy people who are having these difficulties, and that there should be compassion for the wealthy people as well, and that many of the people who are dealing with things are actually poor people who are having problems with their housing, who are not able to rebuild so easily. So that's a lot of the discussion around that. I would love to hear what you guys think also. And, some of the other things that are being discussed. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so there was discussion about some podcasters that I'm not familiar with talking about sharing an ex-boyfriend with Megan Thee Stallion. And I guess it was received as, they were not speaking about her or speaking about her in the pejorative. And I just think it's so funny because she's such a stunning woman. I know you guys probably agree. If you don't know what Megan Thee Stallion looks like, you can Google. Now, not that looks are not the thing to focus on. It's just that speaking about her, she's a very accomplished woman in terms of, if you want to talk about a career, and she's also strikingly beautiful. So it's very interesting that anybody would speak about her being an ex in any way that's not positive. They would be flattered to share an ex with her. But you know what? It brings us to a larger issue. And I'm going to tell you about that issue in a second. So much is happening now. Oh, yeah. Are you letting it get you down? I wanna know. Everywhere you go, there's something happening. Let it get you. Everywhere you go, there's something happen. What you gonna do? So you guys, about Megan Thee Stallion. So it brings us to a broader issue, the fact of how people are talking about her. It's interesting because, now I don't know these particular podcasters, but when you are focused on someone, anyone, anything, any topic, but especially someone else, and what you're saying is meant to bring them down, it still makes me wonder, why such a focus on this person? Is it because they're so powerful that they elicit that response from you? Is it because they're so powerful that you feel if you attach them to a conversation that it will elevate you? So not speaking about these podcasters because I don't know them, but looking at a broader issue. If you are in school and you're dealing with bullying, if you are on the job, have you ever noticed that the focus is usually on those who have this power about them when they walk into the room, when they go places, when they do something of discussion? And I think it's worth thinking about, So if you're being talked about, if you're in an environment where you're being talked about, is it just because you are powerful? Is it just because you have something to contribute? It's just because people see what you are capable of. People see your abilities. They see your ability to bring people together. They see your ability to present things that are in some cases talked about disparagingly in a light where you bring positive things into the positive. So that's on that. Now, I want to ask you guys more about this with Gavin Newsome and the California wildfires. When you see these things, do you immediately go to the leaders that are, or, you know, do you think of it just as a phenomenon in nature? Where does your mind go? Do you immediately go to the accountability of leaders? Some people have been talking about that. And my first reaction was, you know, are the people okay? Are they okay? How can they get situated? Then, you know, what was the cause? And how can it be prevented going forward? So I would love to know from you. Now, we've had amazing people like Miss Chicken Sandwich, Natalie, Elizabeth comment on some of our lives. We love you guys and we love hearing from you. Love it when you give a thumbs up. Doesn't hurt to give a thumbs up. So definitely we would love to get your input, and we might discuss some of your input on a later live. And also with the Blake Lively and Justin Bolden situation, what do you guys think? Again, you know, I was talking about this recently, and the idea that, you know, if something happens, wouldn't you like to have the benefit of the doubt? Wouldn't you like to have all the facts brought out before people really form an opinion? You know, where you've been talked about, people have totally misconstrued your words, your actions, your perceptions, what you said. There was a young woman in the public eye that was saying sometimes she was stunned by how she could say or do something and it would totally be taken into another context, and how she felt twisted. Have you had that experience? And what do you do when you do one thing, but you feel like it's interpreted in completely another way? Love to get your thoughts. All right, you guys, this was a relatively short live, and we are going to take you out with a little bit of a song. But I would love to get your thoughts too on what you guys think. You know, what your opinion is on these things and how you feel impacted by what's going on, because there's so much that's going on. Here's a little song, you guys. Oh. Don't you, so much going round. Hey, things are being said. Oh, everything seems like you can be overwhelmed. You can be overwhelmed. Don't you let it make you blue? Don't you let it do that to you? Let it get you down. Give love now. Don't you let it make you sad? Don't you let it make you feel bad? Don't you give love now? Hey, woo. All right, love you guys so much. Let me know your opinions. Let me know your thoughts. I want to mention you in an upcoming live. All right, give it a thumbs up. Love you guys so much. And we'll see you next time.